Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man. I'm inside my barracks that I showed you in the last episode. This is what we got when we reached Second Lieutenant in the Flames. And in the last episode, I only had 3 fighters. I had the tank and DPS and, well, wait a minute. Well, that is a tank, but that's not the tank I had. Mumatano is brand new. I did go out in between episodes, and I did a bunch of fates, and I got my first recruit. So now we have a full group here. We've got Cecilia, or Cecily. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. He's the tank, and I have a DPS. Now, I have 2 tanks now. So if I'd have been really lucky, I'd have gotten another DPS. But in actuality, I am a DPS. So I do have 2. I've got me and Nanasomi. And I have 2 tanks. Now, eventually, I'm going to have 2 tanks, 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 4 DPS characters. That'll give me 2 teams. But in the meantime, we can send them out on their first. Now that I have 4, if you remember, I couldn't send them out on any mission because I needed 4. So let's talk to the Flame Squadron Sergeant here. Greetings, Commander. The squadron is eager to receive your next order. All right, so we have squadron missions. This menu's gonna expand here pretty quick, but well, we got a little ways to go before it does. We have to rank up our barracks. Our fledgling squadron's first deployment. Now, ordinarily, I would offer you a list of pre-approved duties to choose from, but I've taken the liberty of arranging a simple mission to ease the recruits into their roles. All you need to do is confirm the squadron members and give the signal to deploy. Well, okay, squadron missions must be undertaken by a unit comprised of 4 members. Choose the recruits you deem suitable for the mission, and then select the deploy button. Now, this is the same as if I was going out on a mission with other players. It's usually 4 or 8 or 24, whatever it is, for a raid. But we have a light party of 4, a full party of 8. Now, in this case, it's a little bit different because I could send 4 of them out. They don't have to be tank, DPS, and healer. I could send 3 healers out. I mean, I could send 3 healers and a tank. I could send 2 healers, 2 DPS, and no tank. It depends on the mission. So it's a little bit different because in actuality, when I go out with a group of other players, we have to have a tank, 2 DPS, and a healer. There has to be a healer or a tank and a DPS. So there you go. So this is a little bit different. So he's going to send them out on their first mission. It's called City Patrol. It's level 1. And you can see my characters are all level 1. I have 2 tanks, but that's okay. I can do this. And it says that the mission is bound to succeed, which means it's guaranteed to succeed. So here we go. We're gonna go on our first mission. Now this takes about 17 hours, I think. Now it cost me money to do this. What's that kind of a stare he's giving my guy? What are you doing? You look all catty there. The order has been given, Commander. The squadron's mission bound. I should also mention that each deployment is funded by company seals. I've paid for what's owed this time around, but the Immortal Flames require that their soldiers receive fair compensation. For future deployment, you'll need to pay the recruits yourself, Commander. Okay. And now we wait. Once the squadron has returned from their mission, speak to me and I'll provide you with a full report. Squadron missions require 18 hours to complete of Earth time. So by tomorrow morning, they'll be back. Right. Now, I'm probably not going to spend a lot of time doing this because the whole idea of what I'm doing is to just go through the quest lines, the main quest line as fast as I can, and or as fast as I'm able, put it that way. So this really doesn't have anything to do with main quest line. So, but I did want to show you that there's more to the game than just doing quests. There's a lot more. All right, so now we've got to go to see Menphilia. I'll see you when we get there. So we need to go in and complete the quest where we went into that mansion. There are skeletons in her closet or something like that. Something to do with skeletons. Welcome back, Roland. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn to the Twelveswood? It was frightening. 2 of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us, it is beyond doubt. Then the Asians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew what to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It's clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against these threats unaided. We must needs alert the 3 nations to the presence of their elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Asians might exploit. We have an arduous task ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost in hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set aside this investigation for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention, though. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I'll summon the others. Well, hey, no time like the present. Let's get it done.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept?
I'm a man of few words.
Thank you.
Just a nod here or there.
We can't very well send him to Limsa-Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
Probably didn't have to.
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Another primal. Now, we've been waiting for this one, and I'll show you why in a second here. All right, if you look up and if you can see my cursor, I don't know if you can or not. Up in the corner here, we've got Austerities of Earth. Now, that's my next job quest as a summoner, but I haven't been able to do it, because it requires me to have taken care of Titan, and I had to wait for the story to catch up. So it's part of the problem with me, grinding up higher level than I should be, but that I can't do some of my quests that I would normally be able to do at this level. So as soon as we get Titan done, I can then go and do my job class quest line. So we need to head out and speak to I guess she's a commander at Limsa-Lominsa. Okay, let's see. Not that way. Gotta go to their military control building. Let's see, that is this way. I guess I could have teleported here, but I didn't, and I'm here now, so. Awful bright here today. Okay, our person is right over here. Storm Commander. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you're the guest we were told to expect. Oh, forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers. Our scouts subsequently confirmed that the object of their aggression, crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Admiral. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Roland. On behalf of Limsa Leminsi, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Roland personally. We are no stranger to conflict. Long have the Shahagan and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time that we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned to. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to the other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn to now the scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep their own lands, that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Limsaminzes who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Oh boy, you're getting pretty brave there, Astola. Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Astola. Stand down, High Commander. She does have the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from the Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Leminsi's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruption in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Roland? There's my nod. You have my nod on it. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosia. Quite. Why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Okay, so I guess it's up to me to go talk to this miller, and she's going to go find out anything she can about the other 4, is it, or other 3? I think I went out the right gate. We'll find out in a minute here. Yeah, this is the right gate. All right. So you see the windmills in the distance up there on the hill. If I get around the lamppost. That's where our destination is. The last mill on the right. There's a Stola. Wait a minute. She told me she was going to go someplace else. And now she's here. Well, that's not right. Lay down ye burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a great old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venture, or just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hell's price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tactron was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted? So, you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Titus? He doesn't even know the name of it? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The grounds trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit ye, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, just like that. Oi? What's that look for? I'm a goddamned hero, I'll have you know. The people round here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secrets and tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that we've made nest in the windmill just south of here? Do that and then we'll talk. Yeah, he doesn't leave us with confidence, does he? Somebody else is over here beating me to it. All right. Who's shooting him? Is there somebody there? I don't see anybody. That's weird. Let's get ours, I guess. My rats are running away. What the hell? Okay, something's not right here. Now let's get rid of these guys. Alright, let's start this process over again. Somebody was here fighting and I couldn't see them. And when they ran off, my rats took off after them. I need some healing here, Chocobo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill more than just rats, I'll tell you. Everybody's after me here. Oh, there's a king rat. Okay, get the king rat. I could change to Ifrit. There's only one enemy here. Alright. Let's go turn it in. God, what a mess. Alright, I killed your rats for you. Eh? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Save me the hassle of, well, never mind. What? Oh, you're still asking about how we beat Titus. I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't, in good conscience, tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gabu? Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour mill, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand and look out in case a Gabu comes a-calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you a bit more about Titus. Well, sounds like he's getting us to do all his jobs for him. Lazy bastard. Alright. Get Ifrit back out. Just needs snot all over me. And I didn't move back. Darn it. I wasn't paying attention. Always pay attention, or somebody's going to blow boogers at you. Eh? You again? Then the Gabu that was harassing the mills is dead? Don't think you had it in you, Venture. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you of our secrets. I'm about ready to kick his ass. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, tracked him. You in here drinking again? If you are, the Gobu had better be dead. It's dead, Chief. You have me word on it. Cleaved the beast's skull in two with me tasty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tacton who slew that Gobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Shahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside, will learn the truth the Lamensian way. Tractum, if you didn't slay that Gobu, you may consider your contract revoked. That's what you get for lying, catches up with you in the end. Alright, now we gotta do some kind of contest, so let me get going with this. Okay, so we got two boulders. His is about a fourth the size of mine, and we have the same amount of time to take them out. Who picked these boulders? All right, well, here we go. I gotta beat him. Oh, he's cheating. He's hitting me. Try it again. Oh, he set a bomb. Great. Nice guy. Now I gotta get this thing done before the bomb goes off. I got it. 5 seconds. Wow, that was close. All right. I admit it. I lied at being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson. Honest I have. Save your blubbering. God, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive ye. I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away from all kinds of folks. I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but I believed it. Look, His name was Whiskat, all right? He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's that thing's name was. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on, then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's all only fair. Well, I don't think this is the first time you've let the chief down. All right, well, we're heading to Costa del Sol, I guess. Let's put effort away. And let's refresh our Kokobo. And we're off. Just around the corner here. Beautiful beach. Dancing girls. This is the place, man. Big old buffalo. I don't know why there'd be buffalo at the beach, but there you go. Large buffalo at the beach. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have. So I don't think that I have to. Nope, I've already got it. Okay, let's go talk to this feller. Hello. Oh, Lucy. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Lominsa are depending upon us. Huh. Fancy yourself heroes, then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He's blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence, thus was able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray, be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered? Useful, but it won't be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I've no reason to believe you'll be successful. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa with the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that, and you deserved better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into, what? On a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurance that you're more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Guruji's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man. Have you heard nothing I've said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy's at the gate. Do not imagine words can sway me, girl. If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way into the Agroma. Well, though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake these tasks alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Ah, very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. The master requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Great. Drink a little orange juice. All right, here we go. And we gotta wait. Wait for it. That's a big frog right there, tell you what. Go get him, Mifrit. All right, we got it. How you like those? Where's our guy over here? All right, we did what you wanted. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Yeah, here's your leg. Hope that's your dinner. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact that he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Level up. Level up. Ooh, I got a new... Finally getting a new spell. Whisket has an important mission for you. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and the master wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything master wants can be easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Roland, your mission is to seek out and obtain rare ingredients for our chef that the chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landonal at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Alright. There we go. Okay, well, before we take off for this rest of this mission, I think I'm going to take a rest. We're going to end the episode here. And when we come back, we'll go to speak with Landonal. Hope you had fun. I hope to see you in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.